Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Derrick Lewis reporting to you live from the Fanatics Fest here in New York City on behalf of the D-Lew podcast on Believe Network. I'm here with a podcaster, Donovan.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? How you been?
Yes, sir. Shout out LACEEMUP Sports Talk Show. And I do sports trivia, so y'all tune in and LACEEMUP Sports Talk Show.
Awesome.
Yeah, Fanatics Fest been crazy. Celebs like crazy. Fan experience like crazy. The biggest sports festival I've ever been to, like out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Out of this world.
So talk about this as as somebody who's part of the press too. What has been your experience so far in coming here on the outside as a podcaster and things like that, versus just being a fan?
Yes, sir. Okay. The experience I would say is like it's a lot of people, so you gotta kind of know how to maneuver as a podcaster, as a press person. You kind of gotta impede your way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of be intentional on what you're trying to do, on who you're trying to get to. So if you're trying to get to some type of celebrity, it ain't gonna be free. He's not gonna just be standing there. So you gotta hey, look, talk to him, try to get through the tight fans that's kind of blocking your way, just trying to get pictures, and you try to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta impede your way. That's it.
Definitely. What has been the most shocking thing that you've experienced at Fanatics Fest?
I would say the most shocking thing is the press up there with Stephen A. Smith and the whole broadcast with Molly and Mad Dog and Dana White coming up there on the stage, like just to see them in live and on the broadcast. Because you see them on TV,
right? You
see these guys on TV, but to see them in real life,
yeah, it's
kind of a way different experience.
Definitely. So you say you're the sports trivia guy.
Yeah.
So I guess you want to give me some trivia.
Okay, I give you some trivia off the head. Okay. I'm going to name some players. You tell me if they're overrated or underrated.
Okay.
Starting with LeBron James.
There's no in between, is it?
No in between.
I would say he's underrated because of the fact that
he earned it.
Here's the thing. Again, I'm a Jordan guy, right?
Yes, sir.
And I think that LeBron sometimes gets a lot of slack because of whether it's loading up on teams or trades that are happening or whatever.
Yes, sir.
You cannot deny
his body of work,
and not to mention to be entering his 22nd year.
Yes, at 39,
at almost 40 years old, and still being able to produce the way he has,
and winning the gold medal, like
absolutely,
yes,
man. So there's no denying.
Okay, next question: what is worse, getting ran over, getting mossed, or getting juked?
I would say getting juked, because getting juked, that can happen to anybody. Heck, Tom Brady juked Brian Urlacher in 2006 when the Patriots played the Bears.
Right.
So that can happen, getting juked. But if getting mossed, no, that's a one-on-one matchup. And
you're going to be a highlight. You're going to be
100%. Absolutely.
That's going to be a highlight.
Yeah.
And my next one, I got a couple of them. Start, bench, or cut between John Cena, The Rock, and Undertaker. Who you starting, who you benching, and who you cutting?
I would say I would start The Undertaker because of his longevity.
Undefeated for a long time.
I would bench John Cena. And I would have to cut Dwayne. Yeah. Because he hasn't been there.
Yeah, he's the one in all.
No, listen. Now, for all intents and purposes, I don't hate Dwayne. I was actually at Dwayne's first pay-per-view match down the road here at Survivor Series '96 at Madison Square Garden. So there's no hate on Dwayne.
No.
But it's just the fact that John Cena and The Undertaker pretty much were the most consistent as far as being loyal.
Yeah.
I said loyal, but I mean, Dwayne's always been loyal, but he has other interests. There's movies, there's branding.
And he's a better actor than John Cena. Let's be real.
Everyone, they all have their own
style.
Yeah. So I think John Cena. My thing is this: as long as you're making money, that's all that really matters.
Most definitely.
Well, Donovan, again, thank you so much for giving me your time. Appreciate it again.
Derrick
T. Lewis reported to you from the Jacob Javits Center here in New York City from Fanatics Fest on behalf of the D-Lew podcast on Believe Network.